Go.
That was awesome. It's a pretty big deal to get up here and talk in front of y'all and to really just kind of bare your soul and what's been hurting you and how God has helped you. It's an amazing thing to be able to come up here and do that. And it's healing. There is power in the testimony, and I encourage any of y'all that have one, let Dante know, hey, I'm ready to give mine. Because when I say there's power in the testimony, it increases others' faith by hearing how God has helped you. And it increases your faith, and it heals. Because your testimony, just as Connor mentioned, your testimony may touch somebody. You may have the same exact story as somebody else in this room. You have no clue that that's what they're going through. And they have no clue that that's what you've gone through. But to hear that you've gone through it, you survived it, and you found healing and comfort in God and in Jesus, encourages them to keep going. And so just think about that. If you have a story, everybody has a story, right? Dante's been talking about that a lot lately. Amen. Everybody has a story. And if you have really sought out Jesus through that, you need to share it, because God takes anything that we may go through that is bad. He doesn't give those things to us. He doesn't send those bad things to us, but he turns every single one of them around for good, so that you have now a story to tell how he has helped you, and now you can then take that and you can help somebody else. And God does it every single time, 100%, never fails. So just keep that in mind, and if you are ready, just please reach out to Dante, and we'd love to hear your story. To introduce myself now, my name is Stephanie Ferrara. I've been coming here and just kind of observing in this youth group. On Sunday nights, I've been helping out with grace groups in the senior high, and it's been really awesome getting to know several of y'all in the senior high, and now I'm starting to get to know some here. And I'm here for you. I'm here for the leaders. I'm here for anybody who feels they need prayer. That there's something you just can't seem to get your mind in the right place or whatever. I'm here to help you through that, and not because of what I can do, but I help you get in touch with the Holy Spirit, and that's what I'm going to talk about tonight, is the Holy Spirit. To be able to explain this, I'm going to do this so I can see y'all a little bit. By show of hands, how many in this room have heard of the Holy Spirit or Holy Ghost? All right, awesome. Keep your hands up if you know who he is and why he is even here and mentioned in the Bible. Okay, a lot less. That's why I'm here. All right, very good. To tell you about the Holy Spirit, I have to go back and kind of start in the Old Testament. So in the Old Testament, in Exodus, here it's actually kind of a boring section of the Bible to read, honestly, because it's after all the plagues, it's after all that kind of stuff. When they're in the wilderness, God sends Moses instructions to build a tabernacle. And it's very, very specific instructions. What a tabernacle is, it's a portable temple, okay? Like a portable church. Everywhere they went, when they started a new camp, they would tear it down, and then they got to the new camp and they had to set it up. First thing, the most important thing, as soon as you got to the new place, set up the new tabernacle. And when I say it's kind of boring to read that section of the Bible, I say that because it tells you how many silver rings there were needed and how much purple and scarlet thread was needed. Just every little detail. God didn't spare any expense in the details. And what that temple, though, represented was the house of God. That was where Moses went to speak to God directly. But nobody else could go in there. So as part of that temple, there was this curtain that separated, it's called a veil or curtain, that separated everybody else from where God was. And only the priests could go behind the veil and talk to God. Fast forward, God sends Jesus to us. And Jesus died on the cross so that we no longer have to have that that separation so that we can talk directly to God, so that we have a direct connection wherever we are. We don't have to go to church. We don't have to go to a temple. We don't have to go to a certain place to pray. You can pray right now where you are. You can pray if you're in the car. You can pray while you're at school. And the person that He sent to help you with that is the Lord. And what He did, when Jesus died on the cross, you imagine Him up on the cross. The moment He died, that veil was torn. And that was no longer needed as separation. And then when Jesus came back, 3 days later, after He was buried, 3 days later, He rose again, and He's traveling around to different places, showing up where His disciples are. And He's speaking to them to give them kind of last instructions before He leaves again, right? And in those last instructions, He kept telling them, I'm going to send a comforter in your place. I'm going to send somebody better than me, because y'all will do more and bigger things than I ever did while I was here. And that's someone, that comforter that He was sending was the Holy Spirit. And what that does is fulfills the prophecy in Joel 2:28 through 32. It says, then after doing all those things, I will pour out my Spirit upon all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your old men will dream dreams, and your young men will see visions. In those days, I will pour out my Spirit even on servants, men and women alike. And I will cause wonders in the heavens and on the earth, blood and fire and columns of smoke. The sun will become dark, and the moon will turn blood red before the great and glorious day of the Lord arrives. But everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. Amen. Amen. That's what this is about. When you accept Jesus into your life, not just your life, but your heart, it changes everything because it gives you that direct connection, and you can now have a conversation with Jesus. I'm going to give you a little story about that, just from my life. The difference in accepting Him into your life, which to me is, yes, I believe Jesus was here. I believe He died on the cross. I believe He was buried and rose again. Yes, I believe that. So I want to make Him Lord of my life. What does that mean? So to me, I did that in college. I grew up in a Lutheran church, didn't know a whole lot about the Holy Spirit. I heard it in the Lord's Prayer, but I quit going around 4th grade. And so I never made it to that confirmation time when you really get to learn about that. And I don't really remember it coming up in Sunday school and stuff. Although I was still young, so it may have, but I don't know. All I remember is that I heard it in the Lord's Prayer. And it wasn't, and so in college, fast forward a little bit, in college, my boyfriend, soon-to-be husband, he grew up Baptist. And I remember asking him, we were sitting in his fraternity house, and I remember asking him, so what does it mean to be saved? Because I hear it all the time. I hear people ask, are you saved? What does it mean? So he explained it to me, a lot like I just explained to you. You believe that Jesus came for our sins, to die for our sins, that He died on the cross, He was buried, He rose again. I said, yeah, I believe that. I do believe that. I had many experiences prior to that time that confirmed for me that Jesus was real. But at that time, it was more of a, yes, I believe it, so okay, that's what you're supposed to do, okay, pray it with me and let's do it. And I was like, okay, I did it. But it didn't really change anything. Because I invited Him into my life, and I said, yes, I believe Him. I didn't invite Him into my heart. It was like the second step that needed to happen to say, God, invade my heart. And that's what made all the difference. Because it wasn't until about 6 years ago that I understood that difference. And it was from totally, now the Holy Spirit was talking to me. He was trying. He was reaching out for me. Because God always chases us. He wants all of us to believe. He wants all of us to be saved. He wants all of us to be part of that. So in all those years, He was chasing me. But I didn't know that's what it was. I just felt, like, happened was I worked across the river in West Little Rock, and every time I'd drive home, I'd get to the light at Momo Boulevard off the river, and I need to turn left to go home, and I would have this overwhelming feeling to turn right. There's nothing over there. I don't need to go that way. What's over there? And yes. That is the only thing over there, right? When you look over there, that's what's there. So for like 2 months, I ignored this pull. So the Holy Spirit didn't give up on me. He kept pulling. He's like, I promise you, you need to go right. You need to go right. I need you to go right. So one day I finally went right. On Easter, I finally went right. And then that May, so that was in March, and so then that May, I was baptized, and my life changed. Totally changed. Because now I understood what that pull was. I understood what those thoughts in my head were sometimes when I'd be praying and ask Jesus, help me. In my early 20s, I got married at 18, and I was way too young. 2 years later, we're filing for divorce. 2 years after that, we're filing divorce. There was a lot of anger in my heart from that divorce. We had a son, and my ex-in-laws, my in-laws were trying to really fight for custody of him. So there was a lot of anger against my ex-husband and my ex-in-laws through all of that. And I held on to that for a couple of years until one night, I just couldn't hold on to it any longer. And I was laying in bed and I was praying my normal prayer, which forever had just been, God watch over us tonight, keep us safe.
Amen.
And it was kind of about it. Every now and then when something was really bad, I'd ask, hey, help me out here. But that particular night, this was in my early 20s, that particular night, I had, I'm sure, some kind of argument with my ex-husband over visitation, something, trying to work things out. And I was sick of being angry, because I'd lived a couple years of being angry. And as I was laying in bed, I just prayed to Jesus and was like, take this away from me. I don't want it anymore. I can't do this anymore. I don't want to be angry. I can't stand being angry. I just want to be able to go through this, and whatever happens, happens. I can't be angry anymore. And I begged him to take it from me. And all my snotty tears and crying and everything, take it from me. And I had the most amazing feeling come over my body. Right there in my bed, in the dark, from the top of my head, all the way down at my fingertips and down at my toes. And I was never angry at them again. It didn't matter what happened. It didn't matter how frustrating some arrangements happened or something that didn't work out. It didn't matter anymore. The only thing that mattered was that they were important to my son. And so I wasn't going to mess with that. And my feelings for them didn't matter. And through that feeling, I totally forgave them. I begged for forgiveness for what I had done in that marriage, and everything. And he took that. He took it from me. He forgave me. And he healed me of that anger. That sin of anger, he just took it. And it was the most amazing thing. And that's what the Holy Spirit is here to do. That was the Holy Spirit going through me and taking that. So I want y'all to do something for me. I want you to close your eyes. And okay. So I want you to imagine, just kind of in your mind's eye, seriously, close your eyes because it'll make all the difference in the world. Nobody's looking at you, nobody's making fun of you. Closing your eyes, close your eyes. So try to picture this in your head. When you pray, your prayer is carried to Jesus by the Holy Spirit. So imagine you're having that difficult time. You have a question for you. You're having that difficult time, whatever it is. You say, Jesus, I need you. So imagine Jesus, he's sitting at the right hand of God, up there in heaven. And he receives a note from the Holy Spirit. And he stops everything he's doing. Maybe he's having a really intense conversation with God. Who knows? He stops everything he's doing. And he turns to God and he says, he takes the note. He turns to God and he says, "Hey, Papa, Stephanie has a request. She wants you to take her anger away. She just can't bear it anymore. Do that for her, Papa, please." So you can just picture that in your head. He gets a note, reads it to God, and says, Jesus is up there as our intercessor. He's up there as our mediator. So the Holy Spirit takes that message to Jesus, and Jesus takes it to God, and God answers. The Holy Spirit brings that answer back to you. And that answer could be sent to you in words. It could be sent to you in a feeling. It could be sent to you in a picture or a vision. Those things are real. They're not imaginary. They're real. That's the Holy Spirit speaking to you. I'm constantly amazed. We're done with imagine. I'm constantly amazed at how big, magnificent, would bust your eardrums out if he spoke to you directly. God cares about us so much that he gave us Jesus to petition on our behalf, so that our prayers could be answered, so that we no longer had to go to the priest. If you read other parts of the Bible, you had to take an ox, you had to take a goat, you had to take a dove, you had to take choice flour and olive oil, all these things that you had to take to the priest as a sacrifice. Jesus became the last sacrifice. Jesus was the ultimate sacrifice. He took all that for us, all our sin. He is the sacrifice for that, so that we don't have to do that anymore. We don't have to do the blood sacrifices to absolve us of our sins. All we have to do is ask, God, forgive me. He does. You can keep asking. I'll mess up again, God. You take it from me. I'm sorry. You'll forgive me. Every time. 100%. God doesn't hold a grudge. He just wants you to come to him. And you do that through the Holy Spirit. So, everybody bowing their heads, close their eyes, nobody looking around. If you're ready to experience the comfort, direction, and relationship that comes from the life of Jesus as Lord of your life, or you want to rededicate your life to God, maybe you were like me and you said this prayer one time before because you thought it was what you were supposed to do, but you really didn't understand it, but now you understand it, and I want that. Just raise your hand. And we'll pray. We can all pray together. It doesn't hurt to say it again, even if you've done it before. So let's pray together. Lord Jesus, I know that I'm a sinner, but I also know that you are the Savior, the ultimate sacrifice for my sins. Jesus, forgive me for my sins as I forgive those who have sinned against me. I repent from my sin now. And I choose to follow you. From this moment forward. As my Savior and Lord. My God. And my friend. Thank you for dying on the cross for me. And rising again. I ask you to come into my life. And then invite your Holy Spirit to come live in my heart. I choose to follow you from this day forward.
I choose to follow you